The world system, the course of this world, is full of lies and devilish propaganda. If you turn on the TV, which you shouldn't, but let's say that you do, what you're going to find is just endless nonsense, right? Just lies. Just lies upon falsehood, upon deceit. It never ends. The reason why it never ends, look with me at 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly, that in the latter times some shall depart the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. We have been conditioned to believe that what devils do is they haunt houses, right? They find a house that's abandoned and they haunt it, whatever that means, right? And if a house is possessed, then objects fly around the room in crazy directions, right? And what devils do is they mess with the engine of the car so that you can't go to the place you want to go. And all of that is just sensational Hollywood nonsense. What does 1 Timothy 4, verse 1 say that devils do? They have doctrines. In other words, they have false teachings that are obviously designed to deceive people. Listen, if what devils did is they made objects fly around the room, who would care? It would be a mess, but so what? You clean up the mess and you're done. What they are involved in is something far more insidious, something far more dangerous, something far more deceptive, and it says that they specifically have what? Doctrines. What devils are doing today is doctrinal in nature. And that's what it says. Then that means what we need to be is we need to be very thoughtful, careful, prudent people who double check things, right? To make sure that what we're believing is accurate. Get with me Ephesians chapter 2. Ephesians chapter 2. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 2. Wherein in time past ye walked according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience. What's a number of things that are intriguing about that verse. The first is that it talks about the prince of the power of the air, and it says that the world has a course to it. The world has a course to it, just as a body of water has a course to it. Think of whatever river you're familiar with. Do you ever go there and the river is flowing in the opposite direction? No. You can always go to the same place because that's where the river is, and the water always flows the same direction. Why? Because water seeks its own level, right? There's a natural topography, and the Ohio River only flows one way. It will never flow a different way. Well, what does that verse tell you about the world? Does the world have a course to it? Does it have a direction that it is going? It does. And one of the realities of being a saved person is that you are going to experience the feeling of always swimming against the course of the world. Is the course of the world flowing in a way that is consistent with Scripture? No, it's flowing against it, isn't it? So what I want you to notice when you take 2 Corinthians 4, 1 Timothy 4, Ephesians 2, what those verses collectively tell you is that there is an active satanic warfare against the truth. It creates a course to this world. It hides the gospel purposely for the intent of deceiving people that they would not understand the gospel. That makes the world a very spiritually dangerous place.